how to avoid to pay the corporate tax in Italy with the limited responsibility company. Welcome everyone, I am Fausto Carnevale, Italian accountant, and today we will talk about the limited responsibility company in Italy, SRL. As you know, this is the kind of structure that you have basically all over the world, no? The limited responsibility company. And as you know, this company has a corporate tax, and you as a shareholder, you also have the dividend tax. So I'm saying SRL because it is the small kind of limited responsibility company. I could talk maybe next time about the SPA, which is Società per Azioni, which is basically a company that you open when you are investing a lot of money in Italy, or when you are already in Italy and you basically manage a big, let's say, company with a lot of employees. But we will talk maybe about the SPA in another video. The SRL is the limited responsibility company. Myself also, when I started my business, after that I started as a freelance, I started my SRL in Belgium, because it's the kind of structure that you want to set up when you start to invoice, in the case of the Italian market, more than 85,000 euro. So how the taxes works and how you can avoid to pay the corporate tax. So in this kind of company, let's do this this is called in Italian mastrino, which is in accounting, because I also teach accounting. This is the kind of way to make you understand. So here we put the revenues and here we put the costs. So let's say that we have 200,000 euro of revenue and 100,000 euro of costs. Actually, to be more precise, in accounting we have costs and revenues, and I will show you why. So basically, what happens is that at the end of the year, you do the difference. So in this case, you have a profit of 100k. In the profit, you have to pay the 24% of taxes called IRES, and more or less 4% of taxes called IRAP. So more or less, if you have this kind of profit, you will end up paying 28k of taxes. Now, actually, I say it's 24%, yes, but you can also you have to consider that there are some costs that you cannot deduct 100%, but this is maybe another video. So if you as a shareholder want to take then the difference, so after that you pay the taxes, to make it simple, let's say that you end up with 70k. Why? Because maybe this percentage will be a little bit higher than 28%, because some costs are not deductible. So you have 70k. If you want to also then take out this profit, you have to pay an additional 26% of taxes, called the dividend tax. So the first thing is how to avoid pay the IRES, 24%. So those two here, 1 and 2, and IRAP. So the first thing that you have to ask yourself is, how much money do I need? Because the first way to avoid paying these taxes is to put if you are the legal rep, you have to put as much you have to try to put your salary here in the cost. So here, if we have, for instance, 100, and I don't want to delete the structure, but I explain you in an easy way. If we put here more than 100k, the profit will be less, and this percentage in terms of money that you pay, the money that you will pay for the IRES and IRAP, which are again corporate taxes, will be lower. So first of all, you have to try to put all the money, try to take out your salary from the operative company, the active company, because with this company, I suppose that this is not an investment company. It's the company in which you basically operate in. Now, the second strategy, so this is a way to avoid paying those two taxes. The second strategy to avoid dividend taxes of 26% is to create an holding. Actually, it's quite easy, because holding, it's an English word, and in Italian is named holding as well. So the holding, which you, here, a nice person that you are, you put you are the owner, and you own, this is the SRL called Fausto, you own the Fausto SRL. But why? Can you avoid in this way the corporate tax? No. But again, as I said, you can put much, if you want to take out the salary, you can here put more costs in your payslip. Of course, then if you want to understand how exactly, we have to do a tax simulation together. But this is the way to basically reduce these percentages. Actually, the percentage, you don't reduce the percentages, you reduce the real amount of taxes that you pay. The holding, again, what is the advantage? No? The advantage is that the profit, if you take the profit as a physical person, you pay 26% of taxes. If you transfer the profit from the company to the holding, you will pay only the 1.2% of taxes. Actually, there is no, the law doesn't say 1.2% of taxes, but actually the 95% of the profit will be exempted from these taxes that we saw here. So with the holding structure, you can basically have a way, because actually the money that you put in your holding, you don't need those money to live in Italy. We can do a lot of things also. You can rent your office with the company. I mean, this are things that we need to discuss in person. But if you transfer the money in the holding, then in the holding you can buy asset like I don't know, houses, so real estate, stocks, and then you can basically will be the owner of the holding. And here we can do also some strategies to transfer the property of the holding to your son, to your wife, or whatever. So this is the way to avoid paying. In conclusion, I will tell you again, first way is to put more costs here as a legal rep and payslip, and second way to create the holding. With the first way, we reduce the corporate tax. With the second way, we reduce the dividend tax. If you want to have more information, if you want to have a specific consulting with me, because I'm an accountant in Italy, we have an office. We are creating a bigger office because I started small. My dad started his accounting firm in Italy back in the 80s, like at the end of 80s, early 90s. If you want to have more information, you can contact us at info@ESENtaxa.com. Or if you want to have a quick call with me in person, you can directly go to the website, to the description of the video, and you can book a consulting call. Till next time, Fausto Carnevale. Enjoy your staying in Italy.